Welcome back to Cigar Exploration USA. I know you've heard me say this before, but today I'm pulling out all the stops with the cigar and the whiskey. Today I've got the Alec Bradley PRENSADO. This is a box pressed, super highly rated stick. I believe it was 2011. It was the cigar of the year. It says Live True down there. Just got a beautiful cigar band on it. I love box pressed cigars. I can't wait. It smells like chocolate and tobacco and leather. I love this type of cigar. You can just tell it's just a super high quality premium stick. Not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna cut it right away. Gonna put a V cut on it today. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys smoking? Perfect V cut on there. And I've got such a exciting whiskey as well. I'm super pumped. The jaw's a little tight. Getting cocoa. Some sort of hay. Like a grassiness. All right, let's get it fired up. It's just a beautiful spring day out here. 70 degrees here where I'm at in Northeast Pennsylvania. Or in the Northeast in Pennsylvania. It smells delicious. It smells like chocolate and cocoa. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had an Alec Bradley. This is my first one. Heard of them before, I've seen them. Never tried them until now. Hoping this thing gives me a good draw. Feels pretty good. Get that initial kind of sweetness from it. I know this is a full-bodied stick. Should have showed you that V cut before I started slobbering all over it, but there it is. It's perfect. Been a few days since I made a new video, so I was really excited to get out here, try this new stick, as well as this whiskey, which I'm going to show you in just a second here. Wow. I'd say it draws perfect. Usually box press cigars do. It's got that real premium feel to it. It's not even warmed up yet. I did no research into this, except knowing that it was the cigar of the year in 2011, because it said it at the display when I bought it. So a 96 rated cigar, which is really high. Prensado, I'm assuming, is another language for obviously something that I don't know. Cigar band drew me right in though. It's just beautiful. I know it's just, I just lit it, but it's more mild than I thought it was going to be. I thought this thing was going to be a real ass kicker, and it's not too bad so far. I mean, I could do the retro, no problem. I'm just getting sweetness, just cocoa. You know, cocoa powder on the retro. That's it. I mean, and tobacco. Yeah, sort of pretty mild and pretty calm so far. All right, let's take a look at this whiskey. Today I've got the PIKESVILLE 110 proof straight rye whiskey. So I am super excited about this. This was the whiskey of the year, or sorry, the rye of the year, and it was number 2. I'm assuming a bourbon got whiskey of the year, and that's why this was number 2. I picked this up at my Pennsylvania State store for 49 bucks on sale. Regularly a $65 bottle. So I am a sucker for high proof ryes, really good quality ryes. So I'm excited to try this. This is a Kentucky product. It originated in Maryland. The Prohibition hit, and didn't distill in Maryland anymore. Now it's distilled and bottled by Heaven Hill in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is a world famous distiller. I thought these two would go well together today, being that this is a real strong rye and that's a real strong cigar. I thought, what the heck, let's try it. So I'm gonna open it up. Good cork pull there. Get some in a glass. Yeah, I've been dying to try this. I've had this for a few weeks. The sale sucked me in. When something's 16 bucks off, it's hard not to try it. Whew. Whoa, big time on the nose, a lot of ethanol. Getting that rye spice. I know this isn't made in Maryland, but I really like that Sagamore rye, which is made in Maryland. All right, let's let that get some air in it, like usual. I don't know if you guys have ever had this before. I mean, I'm got high hopes for this. I mean, look at the color. I mean, that color is really good, and ryes are usually lighter in color too. That looks like a bourbon. It says it's aged at least 6 years. Extra aged barrels stored in prime warehouse locations. Heaven Hill has reclaimed the past with the rich and spicy notes of Pikesville. I'm in. Let's do it. Yeah, since the 1890s, Pikesville's been producing, but it reemerged after Prohibition and became the lone brand to keep this style of rye alive. Now produced in Kentucky. So, what a great bottle. Got a nice, cool shaped bottle to it too. Let's check out the cork. Got a real cork. I dig it. Can't wait to taste it. My mouth's just literally watering. I don't know if it's the cigar or the thought of tasting this rye or both. I hope it's smooth. I hope it's spicy like a rye, but smooth. That would be so nice. Yeah, Rye of the Year. I think it was Rye of the Year in 2016, though, not like last year or anything like that. I could be wrong. I always wonder why stuff like that's on sale at my liquor store. I mean, that's a good sale. $16 off a bottle. Maybe people just don't like it. I don't know. This cigar is a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. But I will admit, it's not burning that great. It's burning kind of uneven. Hopefully it straightens out. See, it's just burning real hot in that one spot right there. I really don't know why. Been turning it in my mouth, so I'm gonna ash it. Let it chill out for a second. Try this rye. All right, Pikesville, 110 proof straight rye whiskey. It smells spicy and like caramel. All right, let's check it out. Oh my God. Wow. It's a butterscotchy rye at 110 proof. It drinks like a 90 proof. Wow. At $49, 2 sips in, I'm saying go get it. If you can even find it anymore for 49 bucks. 65, I'll give you my opinion at the end, but 45, definitely. Or 49, sorry, definitely. Wow, I can't believe how good that drinks. I had a feeling though, being 6 years, at least 6 years, bottled at that distillery. I'm not a big fan of the Heaven Hill bottled and bond 100 proof bourbon, but oh, it's so viscous and it smells so sweet, like butterscotch. And I want to say honey too, but oh wow. Whew. Man, oh man, that is something else. That is something else right there. That's a contender for maybe the best rye I've ever had. I mean, I'm more of a bourbon guy than a rye guy. I haven't had a ton of good quality rye. You know, the Jack Daniels might be the best rye I've ever had. The single barrel proof rye. Yeah, I mean, I like the other ones I've had. The Woodford Reserve is good, but this one is above and beyond. What stinks is I really enjoy this cigar. I really enjoy the flavors. Not as strong as I thought it was going to be, which is okay. I can tolerate that. I'd almost rather it be weaker than stronger. It's strange. It's a box press cigar, but it feels tight up here, like usual, where we have trouble with torpedoes and stuff. I mean, I'm certainly not going to quit on this thing, but it's a little disappointing, which stinks. I thought I was going to hit a home run today. I hit a home run with the whiskey. It's just not giving me what I want. Oh, what's the weather like where you guys are at? What are you guys up to today? It's the middle of the week. It's just freaking gorgeous here. Just so nice. It's a little better. Just been squeezing it a little bit. I'm sure there's a million of these Alec Bradleys. You know, let me know which one's your favorite. Have you had this one before? Did you have it in 2011 when it was the best cigar of the year, according to Cigar Aficionado? I wasn't smoking cigars in 11. I really wasn't smoking anything in 11. My loss. My loss. Now I may have made a mistake because I should have tried this rye weeks ago when I bought it, because now I'm sure if I go to buy it, because they're all gone, I can't imagine a $16 off bottle like that, around 50 bucks, you know, 49 is going to stick around. I can't imagine, but I'm going to look. I'm going to go look at a couple spots to see if I can grab one or two more of them. That's how good it is. I'm not a big $50 on a bottle guy either anymore. I've gotten burned enough times, you know, on stuff that was 50 bucks where I can go get a bottle for 25 that I like more. But this one, wow. Unless it changes for the worse, which usually doesn't happen. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it gets better. So that'll be an interesting thing as well. If that actually gets better than it is, that's going to be real trippy. That's a contender for the best rye I've ever had. Especially I love that proof on it. I love that 110 proof. That's such a solid number, you know. It gets up to the Jack Daniels is good, but when you get up to that 130, that stuff, it gets a little, some of them just drink hot, you know. I like when they drink nice and smooth, but they got that proof on them like that. It's like a cocoa soft leather. Not getting a whole lot out of it. You know, a little earthiness, soft leather, and that cocoa powder. I keep using the wrong words. I said sweetness earlier. It's not what I meant. It's like a chocolatey cocoa powder, but no sweetness in it at all. It is good. I just might not have the palate, if I'm just being honest, to pick the cigar of the year. Because if you put this up against a few other things I've had that I think are similar, this isn't going to get the highest rating. This isn't getting 96 from me. It's burning better now. It's still burning uneven, but it's burning better. Which I'll be honest, I'm sure you can tell, especially if you watch this channel, I'm a little disappointed. Box press cigars are usually the best. They usually don't give me any problems whatsoever. They're kind of reliable, and I wanted it to be stronger, which I may regret that when I'm down to the last third, but I want it to be strong to keep up with this rye. But honestly, this rye's not that strong and I can't believe how this smells. I can't believe the smell coming off. I never thought a rye could smell like this. If you're watching this video, just pause it and go, or take me with you in your car and go buy this bottle right away. If you're in Pennsylvania, for sure. I mean, I hate to spread that word, but if you like rye at all and you've got 50 bucks, go get this. It's the sales till the end of April. Maybe longer, but it's at least till the end of April. I just can't believe it. I would never, I don't think I'd put this on a rye on the nose. I think I'd put this on a bourbon on the nose. It's incredible. I'd say speechless, but I'm clearly not speechless. But it is really remarkable. I don't want to drink it. I just want to sniff it. Oh my gosh. Did I just get a good one? Are they all this good? Oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. It has no markings on it. All right, it does have a laser engraving on it, on the bottom. See it down there? It's like A06841631. You know, and it's not a very old-timey lower half bottle, but then you get up here and it is kind of old-timey with the paper and the real cork on it. But you know, this down here, this is just kind of a flat, nothing fancy label. But again, it doesn't matter. This could be in a tin can and I wouldn't care. It's this Bardstown. There's just something going on there. From extra aged barrels stored in prime warehouse locations. I'm going into the $65. I'm saying this is worth $65 if you like rye. I wonder what the mash bill on this is. It says it has spicy notes, but it isn't really that spicy. It's really more calm, like a bourbon. Which is why I like bourbons more, usually, than ryes. Also, when there's viscosity, when it's viscous, it also really gets me excited. And this thing's pretty viscous. It's got a lot of mouthfeel, and it really hangs around. This cigar smells so good when you toast it up. I'm toasting it a little bit, trying to get it evened up. It smells so good. All right, well, this isn't a home run. I'm not going to say this was a home run. This is a triple. This is a triple that I slid and they got the tag on me, but it was just a little late. I got in there. It's a triple. Mostly because of the rye, mostly because of the whiskey. The cigar is not bad, but it's not as impressive as I thought it was going to be. The whiskey, on the other hand, is a lot more impressive than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be a good rye. I thought it was going to be a spicy sort of Sagamore style. You know, the Sagamore. Because it's Maryland. Sagamore's Maryland. This originated in Maryland, so I just assume. But it's really not a Maryland product, even though they say, you know, because I'm trying to stay in my wheelhouse with Tennessee and Kentucky whiskeys. So it's really a Kentucky whiskey, Bardstown. All right. We're into the second third, I think, here. It's getting a little better. It's not, it's surprisingly not as full strength, full body as I thought it was going to be. If I can retro like that, it ain't that strong. Because that's retroing like that with a full-bodied stick. Like I had to literally try to burn myself there, like burn my nose on the retro, and it still barely burned. Just burned a little, not a lot. But there it is, though. That's now we're smoking a cigar. Took 20 minutes, but I am a sucker for the black and gold. The black and gold on the bands. Just a sucker for that. And then that pop of red down there. What's that say? AB with a little crown. Alec Bradley. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. And then that blue as well. It just looks so nice. I've said this in other videos, but my local cigar lounge, it's a bunch of older guys, and there's nothing wrong with these guys. They're cool guys, but they just rip the cigar band off the cigar. As soon as they pull it out of their kit or they buy one or whatever, they just tear the cigar band right off it. And I'm just like, don't you want to look at it while you smoke it? It's like when you were a kid. If I mentioned this before, I don't remember everything I say, but when you're a kid and you eat cereal, and you stare at the cereal box while you eat the cereal, right? You look at the back, you look at the sides, the front. It's just kind of like an experience. Like you're eating with your eyes and your mouth, you know? I like to smoke with my eyes too, not just my mouth. So it's the same thing, but so I guess some people just don't care. Let me know if you guys do that, if you guys care about the cigar brands, if you really care about them like I do. Because I've had cigars in my hand or in my cart already online or something, and the cigar band is only at the foot. There isn't one up here. They're probably really good cigars, but I don't buy them because I like to have the cigar band up here. That's what you're getting on this channel. You're getting nonsense like that. That's why I said I may not be sophisticated enough to be able to tell when I have a 96 rated stick in my hand. It's possible. It's possible I'm just not that good yet. Maybe I never will be. Maybe it's better to be the way I am. Maybe it's better not to know. Maybe ignorance is bliss and it's more fun to just blow through a 96 rated cigar in like 40 minutes and, you know, act like it's not that great. Just not getting that spice. And listen, I don't necessarily want or need spice. I just paired these two together, and I don't always get it right. But I paired these two together today thinking they were both going to be killer. Killer spicy rye and killer spicy, strong, leathery, chocolatey cigar. And I'm wrong. I'm wrong on both, actually. Luckily, this rye is just phenomenal, even though it's not what I expected it to be. Oh, I feel like, you know how I feel like? You guys watch Bourbon Bill? If you don't watch Bourbon Bill, you're messing up. Watch Bourbon Bill. But I literally feel like him. When I take a sip of that, I want to just fall backwards in my chair and just fall out of the chair. Like, I can't believe how good that is. It gets so rare now that I find something that's so good I don't want to drink it. Like, I want to drink it, but I don't want to drink it. Oh my gosh, I just can't. This is just... Bourbon Bill, try this if you haven't. I know you're in Pennsylvania. Try this. Let me know what you think. Tell me if I'm just a riding rookie. Oh. Oh, my Lord. Oh, give me more. Give me more of that juice. We are going to take a look at this. Give me more. Give me more of this juice. Oh, my. My. Ryes are typically lighter. I mean, this thing looks like bourbon. Smells a little like rye. Not a lot like rye, though. It smells like I had that bourbon rye or rye bourbon from Knob Creek. Same price as this, and a fifth as good as this. But this smells more like a bourbon than that did. And that had more bourbon in it. Sometimes you just find a winner. Sometimes you just find a winner. You know? Sometimes that just happens, right? Oh, man. Yeah, that is just hanging on the back of my throat and tongue, just sitting there, just saying, hey, I'm still here. Everything's cool. I'm still here. In case you need me. In case you need me, I'm still back here. Just hanging on. It's a very interesting little like spot there that they just put in there, like live true. Kind of out of the character of the rest of the cigar band. The rest of it's like real classy, and that's sort of like a graffiti style, like live true. No problem with it, just interesting. Interesting. Still just doesn't want to burn even. Still just wants to give me problems. It is what it is. It's just, you know, again, I've talked about this a million times. Natural product. It's got leaves in it that were grown in nature. It's not meant to be perfect. Surprises me though with a box pressed. I don't know why. I guess just because, again, my inexperience with all this, my exploration. Box press always just don't give me any issues. All right, let's take the cigar band off and give it one more in-depth look. I got some great stuff coming up for you guys. Got a lot of new stuff that I've never tried. Prensado. Alec Bradley Prensado. So pretty. It's raised. It's got the raised lettering and textures. You know, this blue part is flatter then this is raised, and that's raised, and then this is raised even more. Nothing on the inside. Just some glue or pectin or whatever it's called. Yep, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Waiting for that sun to go down. Not that I want it to, but it's inevitable. At least I hope, or I would think. But I gotta do something in the yard tonight. Gotta dig a spot on my grass out that's just like a weird spot. Plant some grass seed there. I know this is all subjective, but my God, if you've had this and you don't like it, can you please give me a comment? I mean, I'd like you to comment either way, whether you did or didn't like it, but can you just leave me a comment and tell me why, if you didn't? Because I need to know if there's anybody that's ever had that didn't like it. I mean, if you want to say it's too expensive, it should be $40 or $30, fine. But if you say you didn't like it, I need to know. I need to know why. Oh my God. Gosh, God. Both. I mean, that. My goodness, that is something else. I think I could easily drink half that bottle, and then I would be just wrecked. Way drunker than I would ever want to be. But it goes down so smooth. So smooth. I mean, does this little thing open up? No. Oh, it does have a thing on the inside. Okay. So, San Francisco World Spirits Competition 2015, double gold. Judges unanimously agreed. I mean, if it tasted like this, I could see how they unanimously agree. Has a look at that little writing there. You see it? You see that little writing on the top? Just tells you what it is in case this gets separated from the bottle. Man, oh man. Think wisely, drink wisely. There's a little thing there too. I mean, you are certainly drinking wisely, in my opinion. Whew. Man, oh man. That is something else. That is something else. Yeah, this could be trouble for me. This bottle, this is a you are not driving. Not that I would drive, but you know what I mean. This is, you accidentally drink too much of this because of how damn good it is. Is that monumental distillery in the middle? That must be the original Maryland one. That old building. Hope that building's still there, but it's probably been knocked down. Probably been knocked down and built into like condos or something. Put condos there, or a bank, something like that, or like a Burger King or something, some burger place. Or either that's all they do. They just take like buildings or spaces and just turn them into banks and burger places. That's, I guess, apparently that all people like to do is go banking and eat burgers. So everybody has a good burger recipe, right? Everybody will tell you their burgers are great, or they know a place that the burgers are great, or whatever. I got a good one for you. If you like buffalo chicken, so say you like, chicken wings or buffalo chicken dip or whatever, here's what you do. And this is not easy, okay? So this is the recipe portion of the channel, of the video. So when you go to the store, they have that ground chicken, right? And people put it in like buffalo chicken chili or whatever, but you can take that ground chicken and you can form it into chicken patties like you would a hamburger, beef burger or a turkey burger, whatever, same thing. and you grill that on the grill. And then when it's done, you put your like choice of what you like on it. You can put hot sauce. Like I like Frank's hot sauce, which is kind of boring hot sauce, but it's my flavor that I like, not Tabasco. I like Frank's. And some blue cheese, you know, like maybe like some chunky blue cheese dressing, something like that. And you basically have like a wing that's in a burger. And then I just wrap it in lettuce. I just take iceberg lettuce instead of a roll and just wrap the patty with the blue cheese and the hot sauce. It's messy. Don't get me wrong. Your hands are gonna get messy. Wash your hands before you eat. But it's phenomenal. It's like a chicken, like a buffalo chicken burger. And the reason you got to be careful, the reason it's tricky is because the chicken meat is like more smushy. And it's kind of like turkey. It's more smushy than the beef. So it can fall down in the grill and stuff. So you got to make sure like when you put it on the grill, your grill's nice and hot, and you like lay the patty down on the grates real carefully. So it doesn't want to fall through there and like mush all in there. We also make these like mats that go down that almost like turn your grill into like a flat top. Like if you don't have a Blackstone or you don't have one of those grills that people have that's like a flat top, you can also do that. They're like, I've seen ones that are like sushi style ones. It's not for making sushi. The guy on it looks like a sushi chef. You could also try that. Try putting that down on the grill and cooking on one of those or whatever grate people have that they put on their grill, and it won't fall down in it. But yeah, and you don't have to do blue cheese either. I know some people don't like blue cheese. You can do, ranch or nothing, whatever you like. Just a regular piece of cheese. Obviously, any kind of cheese you want, or no cheese, whatever. But yeah, I've been making those for years. I love them. People seem to like them when I make them for them too. One of these days coming up, I'm going to have somebody in my video with me. Just trying to see. Nobody wants to be on camera. I don't know why. It's really not a big deal. It's about to blow all my ashes out of my ashtray. As long as it doesn't blow it into that rye, I don't care. Yeah, that cigar is more, I'm about halfway through it. I think it's more medium bodied. But again, all this is subjective. You know, this rye, I want to comment from somebody who doesn't like it because I just want to know why. But maybe somebody won't like it. Maybe somebody will say the cigar is super strong. I don't know. It's maybe just how I'm feeling today. I was feeling pretty tough. I was feeling pretty invincible. That's why I wanted to go with the 110 proof and the full-bodied stick. But hey, things don't always work out the way you want, you know? It's called life. Oh my God. I can't. I can just smell it all day. It's unbelievable. It's butterscotch. It's a butterscotch rye. You get butterscotch, and then you get the rye spice. And it is just the greatest combo. Oh, I know, I don't usually act like this, but I usually try to keep it together, try to act like a professional, or at least like a mature person, but can't help it. It's just too damn good. I just can't believe how good it is. It's amazing. It's amazingly good. This lighter's cool. I like it, but the reservoir in this thing is small. This thing's good for like a day. Like if you're going to a lounge, or say you're going to a golf course or something like that, you better fill this thing up in the morning. Or fill it up in the morning and expect to have to fill it up that night for the next day or whatever you're up to. Because if you smoke a couple cigars and you got to relight a couple times, like I have, like a touch up, like I have, this thing does not support that. I guess it's, you know, obviously because it has a cutter in it. You know, look at that big hole in the middle where obviously fluid would be. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Life is good, but it's also about a day's worth. That's about it. I made a video about it. Check it out. Oh, that noise don't sound good. If you watch my channel at all, you'll know how I'm real excited about the bugs out here. Well, I fixed this cigar, but I had to really squeeze on the end. You know, and it wasn't the cut. We've talked about this before too. It wasn't the cut that was keeping this thing from flowing. It was the, see that? I had to really smush it and crack it. You heard it cracking when I would push on it. There's just something in the way. And now it's fine. Now you can get as much from it as you want. What happens? What do these companies do? They stop making these eventually? Is this a cigar that's not going to be here forever? Or are they just going to keep making it? Because it got a 96 one year. It is getting better. That happens to me a lot. It's getting better, but I can tell it's not going to give me the spice. Not going to give me the spice I was expecting, which is fine. I've had ones that were just too spicy, and I'm glad this one isn't going to be that. Really, it's better for me. Here we go again. 16th time's a charm. This thing, man. Oh, man. Come on. Now I gotta go hunt that bottle down? Oh, Lord. That's like one you have like 4 backups. Like, that's crazy. I won't be able to find it. It's gonna be gone. It's probably better for me. Better that I try different stuff. Better to keep trying new stuff. That's what I'll tell myself. So when I go to find it and it's not there, I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. It's April and it feels like May. It feels like late May. Late April feels like late May. Everything feels weird. Hope everybody had a good Easter. Mine was good. I just do the family thing. A lot of family stuff. I like it. I like hanging out with my family. Talked about that before. A nice grash. "45 minutes into this thing. It's going good. Started out a little rough, but hey, it can't all be perfect, like I said. Can't all be perfect. Can't all be that bottle of rye, you know? It is what it is. I gotta be careful here. I got some shit to do later. It's just if you're, This is like all right, so if I would say this is the perfect rye for bourbon lovers. How's that? This is the perfect rye for bourbon lovers. If you are, someone said you got to drink a rye, this is it. Now, if you're a bourbon, if you only like bourbon, right? You're a bourbon, and somebody says, I'll buy you a bottle if you drink it, and it's a rye. I don't know why someone would say that, but if they did, this is it. Pretty sure this is a Honduran stick, by the way. I don't even talk about the cigars anymore. I just gave you my personal opinion on them as I'm smoking them, but I think this is a Honduran cigar. It's got obviously a nice dark leaf, nice dark wrapper. Leather's coming out a little. So it happens at the end usually. If you're still here, you know why you're here. You're just here hanging out. We're just smoking a cigar together. At this point, you don't really care what I have to say. You've heard it all about everything I'm drinking and smoking. But guess what? I haven't heard everything about what you're drinking and smoking. So send me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Send me your channel link so I can subscribe. I subscribe to everybody who has a channel that wants a subscription. Retro's good. It's nice and cocoa and leather and sort of hay. It's nice. It's nice if you're into that kind of thing. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna smoke next. I might have to get my ass back into a Gurkha. I've got a few Gurkhas I need to try. I'm a big fan, so I'm excited. That's probably gonna be the next one. Probably gonna be a Gurkha. Although I received 2 cigars as gifts recently, which was cool. A Man of War, which I'll make a video about soon. And actually, I'm just realizing the other gift was a Gurkha, so we'll see. The person who gave it to me said that it's kind of old, they're not sure, so we'll see if it's any good. We'll check it out, we'll explore it together. Yeah, I'm definitely not kicking that cigar out of bed, but a little disappointed. I don't know if I can do a third pour of this. I don't know if I can do it. Like I said, I got shit to do. It's so disappointing. I don't want it to be gone. Man, oh man. Here we go. That was a weird noise. Do you hear that noise? My throat made like a strange, odd noise. Got some new glasses too. They're sliding off my face as I'm sitting here, so I'm not sure how I feel about them. They're kind of big. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. As long as it keeps the sun out of my eyes. This is the disappointing part of the video, where the whiskey's gone. I mean, it's not gone. There's a whole bottle of it, but drank 2 cups already, 2 glasses of it. Cigar's coming in the end. Like I said, if you're still here, I know why you're here. Appreciate you being here. I'm thinking about you. The fact that we're hanging out, spending some quality time, 2 strangers. Something pretty cool about that. The fact that this channel started out with me getting a Tatiana and just smoking it on a whim. And now we're into Alec Bradley's and, you know, Pikesville 110 proof rise. That's what it's all about, though. Exploring together, growing together. It's pretty fascinating. Hope everybody has a great week. I'm planning on putting out another video. Probably 2 or 3 days. Got some stuff coming up. Gotta take care of some stuff. But won't be long. I said it'll probably be a Gurkha. Definitely explore a new whiskey together as well. Getting hot. It's getting hot. If you can find that whiskey, man, pick a bottle of that up. It's crazy good. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.